Okay, the other day we looked at an FT225RD, so this is its brother, the FT225RD, and it's actually designated as a 225RD. This is going to a good mate of mine, Terry, down in Melbourne, VK3YJ, and he's a bit of an astute collector of all things collectible. Well, he would say he's not a collector. I reckon he is. He likes his old stuff, no question about that. That's because he's getting on a bit like me. The older we get, the older we want to play with these things. Okay, so I'm feeding about a minus 105 dBm into it at the moment, as you can hear on sideband. And let's just take that down a bit further. 115 dBm. Yeah, look, I'm happy with that. Easy. Receivers on these things are super good. So that's very, very rarely in contention. Let's have a look at the TX test on these things. I'm using the Marconi 2955, where the 2966 has just arrived. So this will be taking a vacation to somewhere, don't know where, but great monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on sideband, 1, 2, 3. Let's just go to FM. Actually, just a power output on sideband. 30 odd watts, which is good. Should get about 25. Just put the squelch on there. Should get about 25 watts on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, about 25 watts FM, a good deviation as we can see there, 1, 2, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 kilohertz deviation. So we're always happy about that. So, yeah, look, now, as per the 625 the other day, not a lot of difference. And the fact that you've got your 1 meg splits as such, so 144, 145, etc., depending on where you are on the band, 147, which of course, let me just come down the band a bit because you work on the other way around. So we're up the top of the band at the moment. So then 146, 145, 144, and you can make yourself all the way down to 144.1, etc., to make sure that, you no VCO issues and nothing, that's cutting out on the far end of the band, which can happen on some of these older radios, not specifically the 225. They were actually very, very good. Actually, they bought it on excellent. So basically, this radio here, what do I like them for? I like them for what you're about to see here. 144.1, sitting there, just waiting for that breakthrough from anywhere on 2 meters. And look, a lot of people sort of say, you could do repeater and everything. You can, absolutely. Your repeater button's here. You've got repeater, normal, reverse, etc., etc. Now, it won't go in reverse at the moment because we're too far down the band. Auxiliary, which you could, I think from memory, you could fit another crystal to do another offset if you needed to that wasn't 600 kilohertz, which is really not needed here. S meter, discriminator for FM, etc. AGCs, slow, fast. Then you've got your RIT, XIT, basically top and bottom there, to go transmit through to receive. If you've seen the 625, you must feel like this is like deja vu, because 625 is very much the same as 225 with their power control here, mic gain here. I've got them all set to full at the moment. Attenuator there, noise blanker, tone burst, which is not really used anymore, dimmer, and hasn't got the memory module, this one from memory, so it won't get too many memories. And if you do get a memory module, you'll find, okay, you probably don't use it very much. It's not really, I mean, you might, don't get me wrong, but quite seriously, I love these. I'm a great lover of putting one of these on 144.1 and just listening to see what comes up. Certainly, with that output, you can put an amplifier on the other side of it and see what sort of RF output you can do. Certainly, you've got enough drive there to, 30 watts of SSB drive, which of course you can regulate that drive control and the power control here. So if you've got an amplifier that takes 10 watts in, well, you can do that. The other thing I didn't actually show, which is the tune control, which I'll just have a bit of a look here. I'm just going to, I might just put it back up to the top end of the band a bit. There we go. So we should be able to, now at the moment that meter's peaking, see how it's peaking there. From memory they do have an adjustment on the back, so someone's wound that up. Let's just have a quick look at that. And I'm incorrect, nope, they don't actually have a control for that, so you need to control it by the power gain. I was thinking of the 901s and the 101ZDs actually, but there will be a little control. I've just got to think where the heck they put it. I'm going side to side even now at the moment, just trying to, anyway, I might have to look that up in the manual in a minute. So yes, you've got that tune control, and as I tune it, yes, as you can see, you're peaking your tune here for the part of the band, and you can find an optimum spot for at about 24, 25 watts. So that tune control, you can get just a little bit more out of it from one end, and they do that because they're covering 4 megs of bandwidth, and it's just an optimal way to be able to have a bit of a play with the transmitter tune. It is PA, a semiconductor PA, so there's no valves or anything on this, so it is only going to be a very, very slight adjustment. Apart from that, all good. Great little radio, and I won't go on for too long about this one because you've seen the 625 before, but this is certainly a very nice example of the period, and comes with its original Yaesu mic as well. So, all these little things add up to people are sort of trying to put these together with, say, a 901 or a 101. I particularly like them with the 901 more than the 101 because the display matches. That's the only reason. Apart from that, I mean, it's a total fit to either radio, so it's not really a huge issue to go with either. Okay, 73s to you. It's VK3 Charlie Mike. Just remember, that'll be coming up very soon, so we'll show you the new, actually I'll show you very quickly now. Very, very quick look. This is the new 2966. Got a little bit of gluing to do and stuff, just in transit. Well, probably not transit, just age. But as you can see on the screen, a lot more precise screen, a lot more information on the screen. A lot of things that the 2966, actually very well known for. Great unit, but I've got a couple of little clean-up things to do. I'm running it off a power supply at the moment over here on 12 volts. Has a problem in the power supply where my 2955B runs off 240 volts perfectly. So yeah, so I bought this as a bit of a clean-up one. It definitely has a few more functions and bits in it that I can have a play with, and certainly will be a bit of fun to check in the workshop. All right, well, that's it. I'll go back to where I was. Okay, so back to where we started on the FT225RD. Terry, I think you're going to love this, so I'll shoot the video down to you. We'll get that all boxed up and down your direction very, very soon. 73s, all the best from VK3 Charlie Mike. Please subscribe and hit the like button, all that stuff. Cheers.